Hello 6th class, a very good morning to all of you. In yesterday class, we discussed about some basic geometrical ideas and we did few questions from exercise 4.1. Today we are going to continue with that and we are going to learn new concepts. Exercise 4.1, question number 6 we are going to do. In this we have a figure of line MN. We have a line MN where M is this point, M and N is this point. We have other points also like P, O and Q on this line. We have a few statements written below this. We have to say whether the following statements are true or false. We are going to take one by one and then check if they are true or not. First one is Q, M, O, N, P. These are points on line MN. MN is line, so we will be putting double-headed arrow over MN. So MN is a line. Okay, these are points on line. This Q, M, O, and P. These are the points on this line. This statement is true. Then second, M, O, N. M, O, N are points on a line segment MN. Okay. MN is a line segment. It means M and N are endpoints of line segment. This is going to be our line segment MN, and O is a point on it. So it is true that M, O, N are points on it. It is going to be true. Now C part is M and N are endpoints of line segment. As we discussed for B part, it is going to be true. M and N are endpoints of line segment MN, true. D part is O and N are endpoints of line segment. D part says that O and N are endpoints of line segment OP. Now we are talking about line segment OP, means we are talking about this. Okay? So what are the endpoints here? O and P are the endpoints, not O and N. It means this statement is going to be false. Next is E. M is one of the endpoints of line segment QO. Okay? Now we are talking about line segment QO. So we are talking about this part, Q and O. So M is one of the endpoints of QO. Is M a point on this line segment, or is M is one of the endpoints? It is one of the points on the line segment, but it is not the endpoint. Okay, so this statement is going to be false. F is M is point on ray QP. Ray QP means we have to draw one-headed arrow. M is a point on ray QP. So we will be drawing a ray QP. QP. On QP we have points N, O, M, Q. And this one Q is initial point or starting point. So M is a point. It is true. Next one is ray OP is different from OP. Okay, means O is the starting point. It is different from QP. Now we are going to draw both the rays. Okay, OP is this ray. Okay, and QP is this ray. Okay, these are the points QP. Clearly, OP and QP. Okay, clearly these both rays are different because for it O is the starting point and for this ray Q is the starting point. So it is true, they are indeed different. H is OP is same as QP. No, OP is not same as QP, reason being different starting point. Then I is ray OM. We are again talking about rays. OM is not opposite to OP. Okay, OP we have already drawn. Now we are going to draw OM. So OM will be this ray. O and this point is M. So it's not opposite. Clearly we can see that they are opposite and they are going opposite in direction. So it is going to be a false statement. Next is J. J says that O is not an initial point of OP. Okay, ray OP. We know that if we represent any ray with OP, it means that this first letter, this first capital letter is the starting point or initial point, and this point is a point on ray OP. It means they are saying it correctly, and this statement is false because O is initial point. Then K is N is initial point of NP and NM. N is initial point of NP, ray NP and ray NM. Okay. Again it is true because this ray is starting from this point and this ray is starting from this point, at both are N. So it is true. Now we are going to start with 4.2 exercise. In 4.2 exercise, we will be dealing with curves. So before starting the exercise, we will be introducing curves and what are the different curves of different types of curve we will be dealing with. Okay? In our literal language, we use the word curve for something like this or something like this. Okay? We never use curve for this figure. Okay? But in mathematical terms, all these, this is also a curve, this is also a curve, this is also a curve, this is also a curve. So straight lines, line segments are also included in curves. These are the curves in mathematics. Okay? So line or line segment, lines are also included in curves. Okay? In mathematics. You have to remember this thing. Next one is simple curves. Okay? Now look at these two curves. Out of them, one is simple and one is not. And how can we decide which one is simple? Simple curves do not cross themselves. Simple curves are those curves which do not cross themselves. Now which one of them is not crossing themselves? Clearly this one. Okay? This one is simple. Okay? And in this one, this curve is crossing itself at this point. In this point, it means this curve is not simple. You can take another example of simple as well as non-simple. This curve, okay, which is a triangle, is simple. It is not crossing itself anywhere, but if you draw something like that, it is crossing itself at this point. Okay? It is not simple. Okay? Next we can move on to two types of curves. One is open curve and second is closed curve. Okay? We will use it again, so we are not rubbing it. Curves में we have two categories, open and closed. Okay? Closed means they have no endpoints. Okay? They have no endpoints. If we are starting from a point, any random point, and we will follow the path of the curve, then we will move, then we will reach back at that point. Okay? How? We will take one example. I am going to draw this figure. Okay? This figure is closed curve, and I am saying it why, because suppose I take a random point. I am taking this as random point. Okay? And I will follow the path of the curve. Okay? This is the path of the curve. Okay? I reached back at the point. Okay? It means this one is closed curve. In open curve, you will be seeing end points. Like if you are starting from here, we won't be able to reach back at the point if we are going to follow the path of the curve. Suppose we are going in this direction. In this direction, we will reach here, only here. Okay? And if we are going to in this direction, we will reach here. Okay? We won't be able to get back to this point, random taken point. Okay? So these are open curves. We have end points here. Okay? This is open. Again, more example of open and closed curves can be open. This one is open curve. Okay? This one is closed curve. Again, this one is open curve. This one is closed curve. Okay? We can take many more examples also. Now next is we have interior, exterior and boundary of a closed curve. Okay? We are now talking about closed curves. Okay? In closed curves, we are going to talk about interior, exterior and boundary. Also, we will have a fourth term also, which will be called reason. Okay? Suppose I am taking the example of this curve. First we will check this curve, if this curve is closed or not. Of course this curve is closed, because take any random point. Suppose I took this as our initial point, and now I will follow the path of the curve and I will reach back at this point. It is a closed curve. In it, this part, interior, this part will be interior. Okay? This path that we followed is boundary, and if we exclude the interior and boundary, the remaining part will be your exterior of this curve. And fourth term is your reason. Reason is your interior reason of a curve. It means we are talking reason along with boundary. So we have four terms for a closed curve. Now question arises that can we define interior exterior for open curves? Okay? if I draw a open curve, can I say this is interior or this is interior or this is interior? Clearly not. So when we are going to talk about interior exterior, means we are automatically talking about closed curves. Next one is our closed curve. Okay, next one is our polygon. Okay, which we will be using a lot. Polygon is a simple closed curve. It is simple, it is closed curve made up of line segments. Okay, a simple closed curve made up of line segment. Okay, we have to check three things if we want to be sure that it is a polygon or not. I am going to draw two figures, two curves. We will check which one is polygon and which one is not. Okay, first one is okay, not this. Okay. First one is second one is this one, and next is this one, and okay, next one is this one. Okay, now we are going to check one more figure. Okay, these are enough. Now we are going to check which one is polygon and which one is not. Okay, first we will talk about this. Okay, I am saying that this is not a polygon. Reason is, we will check, is it simple? Yes, it is simple because it is not crossing itself at any point. Is it closed? No, it is not closed. In fact, it is open curve, so it can't be a polygon. It is not a polygon. Next one, this one. Okay, it is made up of line segment, right? Is it simple? No, because it is crossing itself at 2 points, this and this, so it is also not a polygon. Next is this one. It is simple, yes. Is it closed? Yes. But is it made up of line segments? These are the line segments, true, but in it we have a non-line segment also. It means this is also not a polygon. Next one is this. This is simple, yes. Closed, yes. Made up of line segments, yes. So this is our polygon. Okay. Next we are going to talk about more about polygons. In polygons we are going to introduce. In polygons only we are going to introduce some new terms like sides. Okay, vertex. What does it mean to be adjacent side? What does it means to be adjacent vertices? And what are the diagonal? Whom do you call a diagonal? Okay, we are going to talk about these things. These things are in relation with a polygon. First is side. Okay, I am going to draw a simple polygon, and you know this one is a triangle. Now in it I am going to say that a side, the line segments which make up the polygon are known as sides. Okay, we know that polygons are made up of line segments, okay, and the line segments present in polygons will be the sides of that polygon, okay. So we can safely say that side of a polygon means the line segment which make up the polygon. So if I denote these points joining of line segments as A, B and C. So in A we have AB as one line segment, BC as one line segment and CA as another line segment, and we have no other line segment than these three. So AB, BC and CA are the sides of polygon. But is it the correct representation? No. These are the line segments, so we will be putting bar over them. Next one is vertex of a polygon. Okay? Vertex is the joining of two sides. Okay? Two sides of polygon. Vertex is the join of two sides of a polygon, or you can say that it is the meeting point. Okay, join meeting point of a pair of side of a polygon. Okay, so here suppose we are taking line segment AB and BC. Okay, the meeting point of them will be point B. So B is a vertex. Okay, now can you give two more example of vertices? B, we have A as vertex because it is meeting point of AB line segment and AC, and then C is also a vertex because it is meeting point of AC and BC. Okay, for singular point we use vertex, and for multiple points we will be using vertices. The word vertices. Next one is adjacent sides. Adjacent sides mean common endpoint. Okay? Adjacent sides mean sides having, or you can say sides means line segments. So here it is clear, sides having common endpoint. Okay, in this I am going to ask if AB and BC are adjacent sides of this curve. So AB and BC will check if they have common endpoint or not. Okay, they have common endpoint, it means they are adjacent sides. So we can take example of non-adjacent sides only. So I'll make a different figure for that. Suppose we are talking about this, okay, C and D, okay. AB and BC are adjacent. They are adjacent sides, okay. Now I am going to ask about AB and CD. Are they adjacent? AB and CD, okay. They are not adjacent because they have no common endpoint. Okay, so these are non-adjacent sides. Similarly, we can give more example. Adjacent side ka we can say AD and CD. Okay, AD and CD. You can write CD or DC, both will be correct, but you should put a bar over them because they are line segments. Then know the adjacent side. One more example you can give is AD and BC. AD and BC. Now we will be moving to adjacent vertices. Adjacent vertices means the end points of adjacent vertices are the vertices which are the end points of a line segment, ठीक है, of a side, ठीक है. Adjacent vertices are the end points of same side, ठीक है, end points of a same side of a polygon. What do we mean by that? Take any side, ठीक है, same side of one side, of any side you can write, of any side of a polygon, ठीक है. Suppose we are taking BC side, ठीक है. BC side का end points are B and C, ठीक है. So it means B and C are end points. Now I want to check if I want to check if A and C are adjacent vertices. What should be your answer? A and C are adjacent. Are they the end point of same side? Okay. Are they the end points of same side? No. A is end point of AB as well as AD. Okay. C is end point of CD and as well as BC, but they don't have a side in common between them, so they are not adjacent vertices. No. So your answer is no. Okay. B, A and D, are they adjacent vertices? Right, because they are the end points of same side and same side is your AD. Okay, AD ka end points are A and D. It means they are adjacent vertices. Now we are going to talk about diagonals. Okay, last topic, last term, not topic. Diagonal is, which will be, this term we will be using again and again. Diagonal is the join of non-adjacent vertices in a polygon. Okay? In a polygon. Now we are going to take few examples of diagonals. In fact, we are going to draw diagonals for this polygon. Okay? Non-adjacent vertex. As we discussed earlier, A and C are non-adjacent and B and D are also non-adjacent. It means if we join them, we are going to get diagonals. Okay, A and C, this is a diagonal. If we join B and D, this is also a diagonal. Now we are going to do question number 1 of 4.2. In 4.2, we have to classify the given curves as open or closed. So figures are like this. First one is this. Second one is like this. Third one is like this. And fourth one is like this. Okay? This one is a triangle. So which one is open and closed? This one is open because it is having endpoints, this and this. This one is closed. No loose points. We can't see any loose points. This one is open because it has endpoints or loose points as this. This one is open and this one is closed. Next, question number 2 is we have to draw the rough figures to illustrate an open curve and closed curves. We can take any example. We can make any figure. For open curve, A is open curve and B we have to make a closed curve. So I am going to make a figure like this. this, okay, like this. Okay, this one is a open curve. Now closed will be or you can draw another figure also if you wish to. Third one is draw any polygon and shade its interior. Okay. Question number 3 is draw a polygon. Okay. So polygon we are going to make pentagon. Pentagon means polygon having 5 sides. We have named the polygon according to the number of sides. This one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sides. So pentagon. This one is a polygon. We are going to name the vertices A, B, C, D, E. Polygon, and we have to shade the interior. So we will shade the interior. This is interior. Fourth one is consider the given figure and answer the following. We are given a figure which looks like a star. Question number 4. The figure is like this. Okay. We have to tell, is it a curve? Is it a curve? So answer is yes, it is a curve. Now is it closed? Yes, it is closed because we can't see any loose points or end points. Now question number 5 is illustrate if possible each one of the following with a rough diagram. We have to make rough diagrams. Okay. Question number 5, a closed curve that is not a polygon. Okay? Polygon means it is going to be made up of line segments. So because we want to make a closed curve that is not a polygon, it means we can skip with line segments and just draw anything. Okay? B is an open curve made up entirely of line segments. Okay? We have to use the line segments, but we want it to be open. Okay? So like this. C is a polygon with 2 sides. A polygon with 2 sides is not possible. Not possible, and the reason is 2 sides, if you are going to draw, it will be like this or it will be a line. Okay, line segment. But polygon is a simple closed. Okay, closed curve. Okay, are they simple closed curves? Check by yourself. With this question, we are concluding our class. We will meet again tomorrow and start with exercise 4.3. Have a nice day.